So talking about a strategic alliance, the collaboration of two or more the firms to follow a specific strategy is known as a strategic alliance. There are two types. In the formal joint venture, two or more firms have equity stake, and in the short-term contractual agreement, in two companies they agree to operate in the particular tasks as developing product through research and development. So it is the created for following reason. It protects company from the political and economic risk. It addresses situation in which company do not have competent employees, and it is done in order to gain a specific resource for collaboration, which includes distribution network, knowledge, culture, and image. Now joint ventures. So collaborative arrangement between the unrelated parties and the firms which exchange and combine various sources while remaining separate independent entity is joint venture. There are various combination of orange. So when government is involved, it is known as mixed venture. It is done to achieve the particular strategy. It is also based on strategic alliance. There are two types, equity and contractual. So equity joint venture, it involves each partner taking the equity stake in the venture. Each partner invest in equity. Meanwhile, in the contractual joint venture, it is a contractual agreement between the partners. So talking about advantage and disadvantage. So advantages are there is smaller amount of investment, there is better understanding of the host country, and there is sharing market cost and risk with local partner. Talking about the disadvantage, there is the risk of giving the control of technology to the partner, there is share of ownership leading to conflict and battle, and there is confusion in controlling and investing firms. Next is consortia or consortiums. So it is similar to joint ventures, but it has differences, like it involves large number of participant firms. It operates in the country or the market where no participant is currently active. So here more than two organizations from different countries participate in the joint ventures, which is called consortium. It pools financial and managerial resources from the different firm and different country. So it lessens the risk as all the investment is not made for single organization. Now we have management contracts. A company signs a contract with another country or the company to manage its assets till the time that it develops human resource or technology necessary for managing assets. So management contracts are primarily used when foreign company manage better than their owners. They are the means by which company may transfer such talents using the part of management personnel to assist the foreign company for the short period of time for a certain management fee. So for example, East India Hotel or Oberoi Hotel has taken contract in managing the hotels in Egypt and Australia. So it has some following advantage, disadvantage. Talking about the advantage, it is viable option for the tech firm to enter in the global market. Good strategy where the host country lack the skills. It is alternative of FDI. It do not involve high risk, yet it still yields high return. Talking about disadvantage, there is loss of control, time delay, loss of quality, and loss of flexibility. Next is turnkey operation. So firm agrees to set up a operating plant for a foreign client. They hand over the key when the plant is fully operational. If the Chinese company build a factory in context of Nepal and makes it ready to operate, it hands over key to the local party in Nepal. So there are advantages and disadvantages. Talking about advantage, it is a way to earn economic return from know-how and exporting technology. There is the useful, it is useful where FDI is limited by the host government. It is less risky than FDI in unstable political or economic environment. Talking about the disadvantages, firm has no longer term interest in country and take the minority equity interest. The firm create competitors, for example, the oil refinery in the Middle East, and the firm process technological is source of competitive advantage. Talking about equity alliance, so collaborative arrangement between two companies from the different country is known as equity alliance, in which at least one of the collaborative company take the ownership position. Each party take the ownership by buying the part of the share or swapping or exchanging the shares with each other. It is done to solidify the collaborating contract, such as supplier and buyer contract, making it more difficult to break when the ownership is large enough, and to secure the board membership for investing country. It occurs when the firm create alliance in the equity investment by participating in equity capital of business.